Welcome. So I wanted to create a video talking about the concert project, okay? And this is a semester-long project, and for us, you're going to have 4 or 5 weeks to do this, okay? It's right between, the concert project can be found right between the week 1 and week 2 modules, because my intention is I want to open it up early so you guys can work on it and get it out of the way, okay? So if you look at here, I have this concert project. The due date is going to be June 20th, okay? And you're going to see 4 different links here. So the first link is going to be all of the criteria for the concert project. The second link is a list of concerts that are approved concerts to attend or see. And the other 2 links are basically examples and outlines of the expectations of the concert project. Now, let's click on this link and we're going to go to it. So when you first click on this, I have a video of me talking about the project, what's about, and what the expectations are about. So what I want you folks to do is, part of the class is you're talking about classical music, and we want to go to a concert, watch it, and then write kind of the who, what, when, where, and why of the concert. Now, obviously, since the lockdown and the pandemic, I've changed the model a little bit. So for our purposes, we're going to watch a classical music online, and we're going to write about it. With that said, if there's a classical music concert that you want to go see that's live and you can see it before the end of the semester and you would like to write on a live project, that's awesome. What you want to do though first, email me the concert, say, hey, I want to check out this concert. I'll prove it, and then you can go do the live concert. Most students would rather not spend the money and so forth, so they pick an online one. But I've had in the past people, in the fall and spring semesters, they'll go to the Met and see an opera. They'll go see a string quartet play at Carnegie Hall. That's up to you. The concert needs to be a classical music concert. It can't be a pop concert. It can't be like a hip hop concert. It has to be classical music because that's what we're talking about in this course. Okay. Secondly, if you do want to see a concert, it has to be a concert that's going to be in this semester. It can't be a concert that you went to last year or a couple of weeks ago. So there are the criteria for the concerts. What you want to do is you want to watch the concert, and then you want to discuss the following. Maybe the caliber of the performance, the programming. The programming is what pieces are being played on the concert. Maybe what you liked about the music, what you didn't like. Maybe if there's showmanship, if it's a concerto and someone's playing the piano and how dynamic they are. Okay. Maybe the overall effectiveness of the orchestra. What most people do is the expectation, should I say, is you write an overview of the kind of the concert, the performing forces, and then it's for orchestra. It's maybe they're doing Beethoven's Ninth Symphony, and then each movement of a symphony you want to maybe spend a paragraph on. Okay, that's one example. Okay, now I have right below here is a list of all the concerts that we can see there online. So these are the approved concerts. I have this right below here. It's also in a separate module. So you have Beethoven's Ninth Symphony, you have a piano concerto and a symphony by Bizet, which is a really great concert. We have Mozart's Mass in C minor. I have a Beethoven's Mass in C minor. Some students prefer to do the masses, okay, because a mass is going to be basically it's choir and orchestra, and they're actually singing texts. They're singing text of the Latin Mass, and some people find that easier to write about. I'll throw that out there for you. Same with Beethoven's Ninth Symphony. The Ninth Symphony has the big Ode to Joy choral symphony at the end of it. Some students really gravitate towards that. A couple other, I put the last one is Mahler's First Symphony. It's called the Titan. I put that in there because when we talk about Mahler, lots of times in my classes, people really enjoy the symphony, and they've asked me to put it in there in years past. So I said absolutely. So these are the approved concerts. If you want to watch a different concert from this, email me first, ask 99 times out of 100 if it's appropriate for the concert. I'll say absolutely yes. But if you want to deviate from this list, please ask me first, okay? Just because I want to make sure it fits in with the criteria of the course. Other than that, what you want to do is you want to write, you watch the concert, take notes, write it up in the paper, okay? Obviously, I want to use a Word document, typed, double space, Times font's fine. The reason why I want to have a Word document, I'll tell you this right now, the same with all of your other documents we submit in Canvas, is when you submit them in Canvas, I can annotate them, add notes, okay? Let's not use AI, let's not use ChatGPT, and it's going to be due before the end of the semester. Now, there's one thing I'm doing this differently this time than in years past is, before we submit this via Canvas, okay, I know it's June 20th, write up the paper and email it to me first, and then maybe put your name or put concert project and then rough draft or something. I want to see and add notes to your projects before you submit them for a final grade. And I can tell you, hey, what you're doing well, what you're missing, and add anything. That way, you're kind of set up for success for that final paper, okay? So go to the concert, write the paper, email me the draft. I usually will get back with you within a day or two with any notes or any adjustments, and then go into Canvas, submit it, and it should be nice and easy. But again, the second thing is I'm opening it up now in week 2. That way, don't wait to week 6 to do this, okay? Because again, we have 8-9 hours each week we're working on. We don't want to have the to work pile up towards the end, okay? So if you do have any other questions, email me via Canvas.